Hey everybody! On this episode of Gaming and Collecting, me and Alex return for another one of our Games That Shaped Us episodes, this time covering the 2009 PC classic The Sims 3 from Maxis and EA. Going over some of our favorite parts about the games and just kind of sharing our general thoughts. But anyways guys, on with the episode.
Bill loves the Black Eyed Peas. He was just singing his favorite song, Let's Get It Started, right before we started. And he stopped right before so you guys couldn't hear it. Sing it, Bill.
I know the goddamn Herbs version of that song
Sing the
better than the
Herbs version.
I'd have
Sing
to
it.
look up the lyrics. I just know it's
Sing
like
it.
da or some stupid shit like that. They actually did full on fucking Simlish versions of
I
that
do
song.
appreciate that the Black Eyed Peas themselves sang the Simlish.
I just always remember the line where it's like rada here, rada. Like what the fuck are they saying?
Rada.
Like the Paramore songs in Sims 2. So weird.
It was a thing.
So how you been?
I've been good. Today was
At least someone has.
Well, I went to a conference today and I'm going to it tomorrow as well for my job for lean manufacturing. Woo! Bill, would you like to hear another educational segment?
I don't want to talk about work right now.
Well, it's not about your work. No, I won't go into education, but I will say like a funny story. So, one of the activities that we did was activity about what's the word for what is the word engaged listening and then versus disengaged listening. And the activity was you'd pair up with someone and you had like a conversation with them where one of you was being a disengaged listener on purpose and the other one was doing the talking, and then after you were disengaged we do it again, but the person would be an engaged listener instead. And like an engaged listener, like they're actually like listening to you, they're making eye contact, nodding, maybe rephrasing what you're saying to show that they are like actually collecting what you're. Don't make fun of my hand gestures, no one can see you. Basically to show that like you're actually listening. And like a disengaged listener is like someone who's like on their phone the whole time or like doing something else, or like my favorite was my not my old boss, my last boss. One of my favorite moments with him as a disengaged listener was when he was actively typing on the computer in my one-on-one, and then like as he's typing goes, oh yeah, and you can tell me anything if you need to, as they're typing and not listening to me the whole time. Which is that's a disengaged listener. So all of us in the conference, like for us, that's really hard because part of our job is just really listening to people and getting their ideas for improvement. So that's like a lot of what my job is. So I have to listen to people a lot and be very engaged. So like we were really struggling. So out of an act of being disengaged, when I had to be the disengaged person, I took my two pens that I had and just started doing a drum solo on the table. And the guy was so he couldn't stop laughing. He couldn't finish his story because he was just laughing so hard. And the one guiding the lecture came over and was like, "What's going on?" I was like, "Sorry, I started doing a drum solo and he wasn't expecting it. He was dying."
You should have grabbed a stress ball and just went.
I didn't have a stress ball. If I had one, I didn't bring one with me because I wasn't stressed. Bill.
Alex mid interview. I bought my dead ball.
Oh, no. It was fun though. It was a great conference. I went to it last year and it was great. So, and all the activities were really good today as well. Oh, we did there was one activity where it was like the whole seminar, like everyone who had gone for the seminar conference was there. And at one point, there was an activity where 8 people were blindfolded.
That's,
Blindfolded to be walked into a room and then like sat down for the activity, so they didn't know what was going on. But it was very funny when he was like, "I'm gonna blindfold some people." I was like, "What the fuck?" It was a fun day, and tomorrow will be another fun day, and then back to work on Friday, and then the weekend, and then my friend's baby shower, and then Ms. Dingles has a groomer appointment. It's gonna be a busy weekend, Bill.
I'm glad your week's going well.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry it's not going well for you.
Yeah, I won't get into it, but we had a big meeting today that didn't go well. So,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Anyways,
But Bill, you saw Miss Dingles.
yeah, for like a second, I tried to
Did-
pet her. She ran off. So,
Was she actually down there though?
she came. Yeah, today she was. Yesterday she was not. I had to go find her.
Mm. Some days she's like, I think she's still upset about the new food.
Probably.
It was funny though. When I got home, I like looked down and I'm like, Jesus! Like she was right there. I was like, what are you doing? Like right outside the door.
She was probably trying to be like, "Mommy, give me good food."
I know. I'm gonna try order the one that I left out today. Like I might throw the rest of that box away because like I don't. Did you think that smelled terrible?
I couldn't smell it at all.
Oh,
So.
okay. Oh, like there's just some like I'm assuming like there. I just don't like the smell. I'm not gonna get it again, and she doesn't really like the food, so
No.
it's been a struggle. It's been a struggle feeding Miss Dingles.
My freezer iced up, so I had to break the ice with a hammer today. That was
Well,
fun.
that's not good.
Nope. I mean, it's a Samsung piece of crap. So
Same suck. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, they don't make them like they used to.
nope. Yeah, but
Well, you caught up with My Hero Academia,
I sure did.
and so your thoughts on Bakugo?
I just didn't care. I was like, he's gonna be back. It's pretty fucking
Were you
obvious.
kind of happy though? Were you a little
No.
happy?
No, because I was more annoyed by that fucking fight.
Well, okay, explain.
The final fight in season 7 has a lot of great moments, but it was frustrating as shit.
I do remember feeling that way too.
Because they'd be making progress, and then it's like psych thing out of nowhere, psych clones out of nowhere, psych just reset again because fuck it. Oh, Davi's not dead? Right. He's even more powerful now because fuck it. I'm like, all right, 2 resets was okay. By like the 6th one, I was like, I just don't care anymore.
But the Todoroki family came together.
And they're all fucked.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
No.
It made a good toot.
Okay, fun.
Yeah, they're all fucked, but at least they're fucked together.
I guess. Does anyone in that family get a happy ending? Because I don't. It doesn't appear this way.
I think so. I think they do. I can't remember. Oh, it sounded like a fart.
Yeah, everyone. As far as everyone knows, you're just farting over there.
No, it's my stress.
Yeah, I got really. My problem is like it wasn't even so much like the freaking like twists in that fight. It was more just the fact that like everything just kind of like I feel like went on too long.
Yeah.
Because the clone thing goes on for so long, especially because they make a whole big deal about she's only got like a limited amount of time. And I'm like, that was like 5 episodes ago, sir.
What did you think about All for One?
That was an interesting strategy. Because he's kind of like erasing himself from existence.
Yeah.
But
also is like young again. Yeah, it was interesting. Well, because a lot of fan theories were like somehow he's gonna end up like either people were speculating that Eri would somehow be involved, and I think people were grateful that she wasn't involved. It was just like a copy of her. Yeah, which is good, I think, because I was a little worried about that. I'm like, please don't give the traumatized child more trauma. Please don't.
Yeah.
So that was that. Good.
A lot of heroes are just getting fucked beyond belief. Like Hawks is now just no more quirk, no more wings.
Yeah.
We did get All Might in a robot suit. That was entertaining
Yeah,
for
it's
like a few
Mecha
minutes.
All Might. Mecha All Might.
Yeah, I mean it's been good. We saw Invisible Girl for like 3 seconds.
Yeah, and she's pretty.
She's got pink and green hair. It's not what I was
Yeah.
expecting.
Well, it's like I think it has to do with like how something clear can like kind of reflect like the rainbow. I think it had something to do with that. I don't know the exact science behind it, but I think it has, something to do with that.
Also, like Mr. Dick Laser being the traitor was pretty
Yeah, were you expecting that? Because the
Well,
traitor was brought up.
They fucking foreshadowed that like 2 seasons ago, and then they kind of forgot about it for a little bit.
Yeah, that there was like a traitor, and then
then the scene where he's creeping outside of Deku's window, I'm like, okay, that's not strange in the slightest.
Well, some people could have thought he was just a weirdo. He brought cheese.
He is a weirdo. But I'm like, the fact that scene just kind of happens and they don't acknowledge it, I'm like, okay.
Well, I think the underlying thing that like you're not even bringing up is about that scene too, is when he talks to Deku in that he talks about how like they're similar, where their quirks hurt their bodies, and the reason why his quirk hurt him is because it really wasn't his quirk, so it wasn't made for him,
Yeah.
Which that's like when you think about it, you're like, oh, that was like a hint all in all, like that we just didn't really notice.
Yeah.
Because we just thought it was a funny quirk that he just got diarrhea after using his laser.
I mean, everybody's getting fucked up in this season, though.
Yep. Any other watches besides that?
I mean, we finished Kaiju number 8.
Yep.
The fans are still bitching about that ending, and I'm just like, guys, there was no good place to cut that.
Well, I think that was the best spot to cut it, in all honesty. Is to just give you a hint at what you're going to see. But realistically, like, if they continued it, we'd see 2, maybe, like, partial fights, and then it would drop off. So it makes sense where they cut it off. But yeah. I get people wanting more.
Well, people don't realize the end of the series is basically one giant fight. Like, there's not a lot of considering I'm caught up with the manga for English releases right now. I know what's coming next, and I wouldn't be surprised if we only get one more season.
Well, I feel like looking at where this season ended in comparison to where I think we'll get 2 more.
It depends on how they handle it, because they flew through a lot of content in this season, like a lot more than I expected.
True.
Yeah, we'll see, because we're about to get some fucking real shit pretty soon, including a big twist that a lot of manga fans aren't going to be a lot of anime onlys aren't going to be ready for.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. We finished that. We got one more episode of the fucking vending machine. Thank God.
Ugh. And Dress Up Darling.
Yep. Well, I mean, that's a good. I'm sad about that one.
I am too. I really enjoyed that series.
I'm weirdly invested in that one now.
Well, you know what's the funniest part is I got caught up with all of them this week, minus Dr. Stone. I haven't caught up with that one yet. But I caught up with My Dress Up Darling, and then I got caught up with Vending Machine. And it was so funny because the episodes of Dress Up Darling, I blew through really quickly. And I was like, damn, like these are so short. And then the vending machine episodes felt so fucking long. And I was like, this will never fucking end. I hate it.
And it's getting a 3rd season. Somehow.
I'm not watching it. I will not be watching season. I'm done with this garbage. Because I was even contemplating, I'm like, oh, maybe I should start Shield Hero because I'm invested. I'm invested in that show. I can't stop. I've watched 4 seasons and I can't not just watch the next one.
Oh, I watched Vigilantes too.
Oh yeah. How was that? How many episodes is that?
13, and it's got a 2nd season on the way.
Okay. Was it good?
It's interesting. Because it's a prequel. It takes place before the series, and so you get like young like Eraserhead and young Midnight. Well, They look exactly the same, but they're younger and young All Might.
Younger.
But you get like Eraserhead when he was still kind of just like a loner, not actually like a staff member. He was just an independent hero.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I've been meaning to watch that one. I honestly kind of forgot about it until you mentioned you were watching, and then I was like, oh yeah, I gotta watch that. Crunchyroll?
Yes. Like, because the main character, the gimmick is the three main characters are either like they have really weak quirks or they're quirkless, so they're just kind of like these independent vigilante heroes. And the main character, his quirk is that he can slide on like at least three different limbs. And he initially is Mr. Nice Guy, but he doesn't like that name, so he becomes the crawler. But everyone calls him the crawler. And the joke is because he's like sliding around everywhere. All the girls are like, he's creepy. Like they think he's creepy, and they don't actually like him as a hero.
You know what show you need to start watching? Gachi Akuda.
Well, I have like 12 other shows to watch first, so
watch it as it's coming out. Watch it as get caught up to where it's at, and then watch it as it's coming out.
But I have to finish Maiden Abyss first. And
oh yeah, true. You do have to do. I did finish rewatching that, and
I still haven't. When does it get dark?
Episode 10 is where there's the trauma.
I haven't got there yet. I'm only at episode 7. So.
And then the movie is more trauma, and then and then the third season has it's on and off trauma. But episode 10 is where that's like the turning point.
It's season 1 movie, season 2.
Yeah.
Movie.
Well, they announced a movie. It's not out yet. There's technically 3 movies out, but the one you're gonna watch is Dawn of the Deep Soul. The other 2 movies are just recaps of season 1.
Oh, okay.
So they're not like worth watching because you just watched season 1.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. Other than that, I'm still watching The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Destiny. Dignity. That's
it's on my list. It's just there's other shit. Well, I gotta watch Shield Hero, and then I gotta watch The Summer Hikaru Died. I want to watch that because that's getting a second season. And then I wanted to watch The Seven Prince Gets Reincarnated because I watched the season 1, so I want to watch the season 2. There's a bunch of shit, and then there's gonna be the new stuff coming out, which Spy Family's soon.
I know.
The 4th, right?
I believe so, and the trailer's already out.
I can't wait. I'm so hooked into Spy Family.
It was actually kind of funny. I was talking with Matt. We were thinking for Geek Addicts this year, we're gonna do the because they do the anime awards every year.
Mm-hmm.
We were gonna do our own anime awards by going through all the categories. I mean, obviously you and Slate are invited, but
I don't want to.
Okay, fine. You don't have to.
No. That's so mean. You're supposed to say, no, you gotta join. You're the best sister ever.
But we were joking, saying we were talking about the protect at all costs category. Because Matt joked saying it's probably going to be Anya again, and I said I don't know. The girl from Fragrant Flower might be a strong contender this year. Because oh my god,
Chopper. Protect him at all costs.
Oh yeah, we forgot
Choppy Boy.
The character in Kaiju that is the same voice actress as Mao Mao. She got her shit fucking wrecked.
Oh yeah, I was like Mao Mao, no.
It's so weird, a character that's like not like Mao Mao with that voice, because I'm just like, that's so weird.
Every time I see it, it's so Mao Mao now that it is very difficult. One of the things
I joked though, saying we were joking, saying would Mao Mao be considered protected at all costs, and I was like, nah, she'd be fine.
She can protect herself.
She'd just eat the fucking whatever it was and be fine
and be like, whatever. One of the things with Kaiju I was thinking about too is it's interesting when you see like, because I was reading it in the manga, we don't get to see like colored versions of like what the kaijus look like. So it's been interesting, especially where they just unveiled basically all the kaiju that are going up against like the heavy hitters of
All
the
the
defense
numbered ones,
force.
yeah.
It's like it was interesting to see like what they ended up looking like, because the speedy one I wasn't expecting to be like orange. Like I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay. It was just a fun observation of like, huh, I didn't think it was gonna be that coloring and stuff. I had the scene where like it was
Your mic is I mean your connection was kind
very
of pooping there
sad
for a minute.
scene.
Oh.
Like that's
Your connection itself.
What
really
I was
bad
saying
there.
is I thought the scene where Kikuru's. Am I back now?
Yes.
Am I back now?
Yes. Oh god, we're delayed badly,
Okay.
I think.
I don't know what to do about it.
All right, anyways, so where did we leave off?
Well, I was talking about the scene that like actually was really sad to me in Kaiju was when Kikuru's dad was like in his final moments of consciousness, like when it was like kind of him floating, and you saw, I mean, spoiler warnings if you haven't seen it, and you saw like his like limbs like almost like starting to like decay, which was like to symbolize that like he was kind of gone. That scene was really sad.
That is a big foreshadowing scene too, because we're gonna keep that scene in mind. That's all I'll say.
Okay.
What I mean by that, you'll have to wait and see. Or if you've read
I'll
the
have to
manga,
read.
you know exactly what I'm talking
I'll
about.
have to start. I need to get caught up with that. I'll do that at some point this weekend, hopefully.
Hopefully. Yeah, other than that though, nothing else really. I'm going through a bad time at work right now, so I haven't really gotten much done this week.
Yeah. Well, do you want to hear a fun recipe?
Sure. But first, what are you drinking?
I am drinking water from my water bottle, which is from my Brita filter, in my water bottle that has a "You Tried" sticker on it.
Sure did.
Because I tried.
I am drinking because I have to go to sleep because I have to get up at fucking 3 a.m. I am drinking a Liquid Death because they don't make the big cans apparently anymore on Amazon anyways.
Oh.
I bought one of those variety packs, so I'm trying Dr. Death. I don't know what flavor it's supposed to be. It's purple, so I'm assuming it's purple flavored. Not grape, it's purple.
It's purple flavored, so it's grape. All right.
No, it's purple. It's not the same.
It's grape.
This ruthless can of flavored sparkling water has a twisted plan to use natural agave and exploding bubbles to murder your thirst and recycle your skull. Contains 0% juice. There's your that's your fact.
Wow.
Read your cookbook now.
That was honestly round of applause.
It helps when Liquid Death has their own little like fucking backstories for every can.
That's a great like facts for you, because you don't usually like to give us facts, so we're gonna take it. You know.
I
Good
forgot
job,
I bought
Bill.
the Liquid Death soap a while back, and I found it. And I was like, "Oh right, this."
Do you use it?
Not yet.
Use the Liquid Death soap. Anyways,
It's for
Bill,
emergencies.
is the music playing?
Yes.
I can't hear it. It better not be the clown music today. So in honest truth, I've been keeping track of the recipes I've been saying. And at one point I went back to see if I could keep track, and I was like, this is a lot of work. So at this point, fuck it. I don't really care. I might be saying the same recipes. So today, Bill, how do seasonal saucy noodles sound?
For a second, I thought you were gonna go into the fuck it, we're doing it live. Like I'm just like, okay, all right,
No.
we're live.
How does that sound, Bill? Seasonal saucy noodles.
I don't like the word saucy in there.
That's why I
Makes it
picked
sound like the
it.
noodles are coming on to me, and I don't
The
like it.
saucy, the noodles are saucy. So Bill, seasonal saucy noodles consist of 1/2 cup of chopped onion, 1 tablespoon of margarine, 1 8-ounce package of Philadelphia brand cream cheese, 1/2 cup of sour cream, 1/3 cup of milk, 1 10-ounce package of frozen peas cooked and drained. Why is it? I think I've read this one.
I don't.
I'm reading the recipe. I think I have read this one. Oh well, fuck it.
We're doing it live. Fuck it, we're doing it live.
Because I don't know why, but the lemon juice and there's 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 2 cups of noodles cooked and drained. I feel like I fucking read this one.
Well,
Or maybe they're just all starting to become similar. But if you want to make it, you gotta saute your onions and margarine, add some cream cheese, sour cream, milk, stir over low heat until the cream cheese is melted, add the peas, the lemon juice, the salt, mix it all well, combine cream cheese mixture in hot noodles and mix lightly. It's for 4 to 6 servings. Bill, would you eat sensational saucy noodles?
I feel like that's too many words, and they're going to be underwhelming at best.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally just like onion, butter, cream cheese,
a glob
sour
of cream cheese,
lemon, salt. There's like no seasoning in this. It's probably gonna taste like shit. The only thing is salt. There's no pepper. Like, this is literally probably gonna taste like shit. Like, it probably has no seasoning and bland as hell and just like milk goop.
and then I'll be adding in hot sauce because our mother got me hot sauce for when you guys were out, and they're like in
Yes.
the grenades. And
Yes.
they are. I tried them, and they're actually pretty good.
Nice. So you can have sensational. Oh, you know what I kind of want now? Teriyaki.
Maybe Friday.
I want saucy noodles. Teriyaki.
Okay. So that was a recipe that we might have already done.
I kind of feel like I read that one as I was, or it's just really similar because there was something else with peas. Wasn't there something else with peas? I don't know. I haven't been keeping track. Maybe I should try and keep track. But how can I? Because there'll always be a gap because we batched the episodes and I didn't. Oh well, fuck it. Whatever. Fuck it. We're doing it live.
Doing it live.
We're doing it live.
I don't know why we're referencing that, but anyways.
Anyways, guys, let's get started. I tricked you. You thought I was gonna say thanks so much for watching. You thought I was gonna do that, and I didn't do that. How did that? You almost jumped to conclusions, didn't you? Didn't you?
Yep. Anyways, so
Anyways,
for this episode, we're
started. We're gonna talk about Miss Pooh. Miss Pooh, where are you?
So we're talking about The Sims 3. We're doing another Games That Shaped Us, and as we learned recently in our top 5 games episode, Alex's favorite Sims game is The Sims 3.
Yeah, it's the best one.
It is over 15 years old.
Don't say that to me.
I just did the math, and I was like, no.
Don't say that to me.
So The Sims
Take
3
those words and shove them up your butt.
came out in 2009
Ugh.
for PC initially. I don't count the console versions because that's a different game, basically. Developed by retroactively Maxis Redwood Shores, but I believe at the time they were known as the Sims Studio because it wasn't the original Maxis making this one. They had moved on to make Spore by this point.
Yes.
So this was kind of like
talked about Spore.
Yes, we did that like a season ago.
Oh shit. Never
Um,
mind. Go watch it.
yeah. I remember the lead up to Sims 3 because I remember it was both a case of like people being really hyped and then people being very underwhelmed and then people being kind of like on it
Yeah.
for initially. The big deal too was a lot of people couldn't run it on their computers because it was very intense, and a lot of us
Yeah.
were still running Windows, either early Windows XP or like hell, there was probably still some Windows 98 people around.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Sims 3, I vividly remember the
How much did
trailers.
you play of The Sims 3?
I played Sims 3 for a good while. Like I had most of the actually I don't I think I have all the expansion packs.
Yeah, because I
Now that I
think
think
I
about it.
had them all because I stole them from you.
Yeah. Um yeah, I played a good amount. Not as much as Sims 2. Sims 2 is still probably king in that regard. Um
Mm.
but I played a good amount of Sims 3. I remember the trailer because the big highlight of the trailer, aside from being the new graphics, was the whole idea of like you could leave your house,
Yeah. Well, and
which
that is one of the things that I think made that game really fun too. Is that you didn't have as many like load times because you
you
could in theory just go right to your neighbor's house next to you.
you could. The only downside was you were it was harder. You couldn't do like multiple families, and it was hard to do like big legacy families.
Mm.
Just because of the way once you kind of started with one family, you were kind of locked into that family as long as you were playing
Mm.
in that
Oh,
world.
well, I abandoned them and
Well,
I
I know
made
you
new
you,
families.
you do that all the time because you like to make houses more than you actually like to play with the
Yeah.
Sims.
Yeah. Well, and I like to design the families too. But I did play with the Sims for some of them. Well, I think too one of the things that we didn't touch on with the going from like you could like go from lot to lot. One of the things too is that like when your sim went to work, you could actually see where they went to work.
You didn't get to see
Um
them work, but you got to see where they
but you could
went.
see where they went. But you could also influence it took it a step further where like you could influence how their workday went.
Oh yeah,
And due to and cuz another thing that Sims 3 added which kind of goes into this is like you had a lot more trait options like that you could choose about your sim. So one thing is if you gave your sim a hard worker trait, well, they would be able to work like through the day even if they were tired or like just like their motives were down. You could still work really hard through the day and get that promotion if you wanted. But on the same side, you also had to be strategic about what your sim was doing in order to get those promotions because you also had to chat up the boss, chat up your coworkers while also working hard. Because if you neglected all your coworkers or your boss, you weren't going to get that promotion because your boss wouldn't like you. So it did make it add some more challenge to it.
yes. Um, yeah, I remember that. I also remember a lot of some really goofy things would happen. Like one of my favorites was like because of the lot system, you could actually like if like a sim was pregnant and giving birth, you'd actually see them go to the hospital.
Yes.
I swear to God, 9 out of 10 times they would the wife would be like going into labor, and the husband would start freaking out, and then the wife would drive. The husband sat in the side seat. I'm like,
Yeah.
what's like, dude, what are you doing here?
Sims. Sims. She's like, I don't fucking trust you.
Well, he's too busy freaking the fuck out. She's like, I don't got time for this shit. I'm going to
Mm.
the hospital. Oh man.
Another thing
I
that was fun too is like you could go to like the bookstores and like buy like actual books and stuff rather than just like buying them from
Oh yeah,
online and stuff.
they tried to bring over the Sims 2 inventory system, but made it even more expansive. Like you could have a cell phone, you could make calls on it.
Yeah, and you could also like just go to random lots and like search for things and scavenge for things as well. I think there might have been some capabilities in The Sims 2, but I remember it so much more in The Sims
Well,
3.
because you could walk to like the park, and it would be like this desolate, empty park, but you could go there.
Yeah.
uh, yeah, I remember doing stuff like that. We should probably talk about the more controversial aspect, depending on who you ask,
Mm.
the graphics.
Well, I think not even the graphics, more of because I don't think people cared about how the scenery looked. It was more about how the Sims themselves looked.
Because The Sims 3 is in a really weird spot where it is the only Sims game that went for them looking realistic
Yeah.
to the point where it's actually kind of uncanny when you look at them side by side with, like, say, Sims 2 or even like Sims 4 models.
Hmm.
When you're
Well,
playing,
I think the Sims 4 models are a result of the backlash of the Sims 3 models.
maybe to a degree, because the Sims 3 models are, they take a little bit to get used to. I won't lie.
I mean, like, it took me a bit, but honestly, like, I never really got why people didn't like them so much. Like, I thought they were fine.
I think it's more the fact that, like, some of them like could look really good, but then you get like some like really weird ones that are trying to be the more zany Sims, and it's like it just doesn't compute the
I
same
will
way.
say is that one thing I noticed is with the Sims 3 is when like I like if you did something that messed up the face, it was really hard to fix it after. Like if you're really trying to make it look like you and you messed one thing up, like I had trouble like getting it back to normal without like having to undo a bunch of stuff.
Mm. Yeah, I remember that. Also, you could tilt furniture.
Bill, that's not saying to take lightly, okay? Tilting furniture was the shit. And every time I used cheats to
You
tilt
could
it in The
feng
Sims 2,
shui.
no,
You could
you don't
feng
understand.
shui.
You don't understand, Bill. For the people whose favorite part about the fucking Sims was building a fucking house and decorating it, the feng shui was necessary, Bill. We need things on angles, okay? Like, oh, well, because especially every time I use the cheats in Sims 2 to do it, that's when I would break the floors in my house and like they wouldn't be able to walk up the stairs anymore. I'm not kidding. Like every time I did that, that's when the house broke. So it's
Among other
important, Bill.
things.
We need feng shui. It was great. It was life changing, Bill, for me. I was able to take my decorating skills to the max. But not only could you rotate furniture on angles, Bill, you could customize every aspect of it. Like if you had a table or no, like a bed, you could customize the frame of the bed. You could choose different textures. Like you could have this bed that was like it. The original concept was like a wood frame with a fabric blanket, you could change it to have a fabric frame and a wood blanket. The options were endless. You could make whatever fuckery you wanted, or you could make a pretty design like I did. And that didn't just include furniture. You could also change your windows, like the details of the windows. I was having a day playing The Sims 3. I had the most detailed decorated houses ever. I love The Sims 3. Well, especially that is the one thing when I went back and played The Sims 2 that I was annoyed about. I was like, all my decorating options were so limited, and like a lot of the freaking walls are like ugly in The Sims 2. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah,
They're
I will
freaking
admit,
ugly.
playing 4 and 3, you really do realize just like how limited Sims 2 was.
Yeah.
I still think it's the best overall package, just in
Sims 2
terms of
has the best in terms of gameplay, I will say.
mm,
Like in terms
um
of playing the sim function of a game, I'd say Sims 2 is the best. And Sims 3 is the best for creativity's sake.
yeah. Sims 1 has its charm too. Sims 1, I think
Well, Sims 1 is where it started.
Sims 1 also just is a charming game. Like there's some goofy shit. We'll have to talk about Sims 1 at some point in the future.
Mm.
Um
But we're
so
talking
we
about
should
Sims 3 right now, so shut the fuck up.
I wanted to go over the expansion packs real quick because they are
Yeah.
both interesting and some of them were kind of annoying.
I'll highlight the ones that I think I also had them all, but there were specific ones that I would actually
Yeah.
use.
I'll go over them down the order they were released.
On the
Um
wiki?
on the wiki, starting with World Adventures. Do you remember World Adventures?
Uh I think I maybe went on vacation once, but
Yeah,
like
the vacation expansion packs never fucking work. Cause like I swear, because I had the same problem with Bon Voyage and the same problem with the vacation one in Sims 1. Every time you go on vacation, your family will leave being happy and they'll come back hating each other. And you can never fix it. I swear to
Honestly,
God.
that's just how vacations work. You know, you
Don't say
spend
that.
so
Don't
much
say
time with
that when we're going on a vacation by the
Oh,
time this episode comes out.
shit, no. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a great time.
Um, I also liked how the three places you could go were Les Sims, which was France, Al Shimara, which was Egypt,
I'll Simhara.
Al Simhara, and Shang Simla, which was China. These are terrible.
You know, but honestly, it's kind of great that they just forced it in there.
Oh yeah, like that's
Uh,
that. They should have just said it's Egypt, China, and France. Who are we hiding from at this point?
Oh, one of the things too with The Sims 3 is the self-employed options too. I noticed it with in the wiki. Is that you could have self-employed careers where you wouldn't really report to someone, but you'd also make your own career. Because in World Adventures, they added honey nectar making as a self-employed
Hmm.
skill.
So following World Adventures, we got Ambitions.
Yes.
Ambitions was very much one of those like expansion packs where it was like it added basically more gameplay. It didn't really add an area, it just added more stuff.
Yeah. Well, they did added Twinbrook.
Okay, oh yeah, it did have an area. So it had
Yeah.
an area.
Well, this one was also it added all the other careers, which I did actually do this one.
You know what
Well, this
Ambitions
added the self-employed too.
you know what Ambitions basically was? It was a
What?
glorified patch. Like they just added more to the game.
It was a patch you had to pay for.
Pretty much. It's like the Live in Large, like original Live in Large expansion pack from Sims 1, where it's literally just more game. Like but
Yeah, I think in this one I would do the architectural and architectural designer career. Um and I think I also did like the stylist one for
also I
this
love
as
that
well.
Ambitions was like it added laundry and tattoos. Like
Why not?
like cool. It's like when Sims 4 added swimming pools, and that was a huge deal. Um so then after that we got to the point where they were just reusing ideas previous expansion packs with late night,
Yeah.
which was
Which
essentially nightlife
yeah.
or hot date again.
Yeah. And it added vampires.
Well,
Like
that
in
w-
late
that
night.
okay. So did this add vampires as well?
Yeah, it says vampire next to it. The column next to it. It can add the vampire life state.
Oh, I didn't realize you could scroll over. That's fun.
Oh, oh,
That's
that
fun.
that must be why you were confused when I brought up the careers. Because if you scroll further, that's where it shows the careers as well.
Oh, mummy! You could be a mummy. That's fun.
Yes,
Um, yeah.
makes
So,
sense for Egypt.
yeah, I always like the nightlife late night ones because I love nightlife because nightlife famously gave you the fucking the greatest aspiration of all time, the grilled cheese aspiration.
Mm.
But in this game, because aspirations aren't really a thing, I did like the nightlife because it was basically you could just go out on the town and do more stuff.
And this brought in Bridgeport,
Yes,
which
another.
I would do. I would play nightlife as well. But also the vampire is obsolete if you have a supernatural, which isn't the next one. The
No,
next
it's
one
the
is generations.
yes, which is basically you could have an imaginary friend, and we added daycare. Um,
Now it's
it's
getting too real. No.
yeah, this one was basically like this was essentially like there really wasn't a previous expansion pack that would do this. I guess like
Though the idea of having the daycare is a little nice. So like but all your Sims could work while you're while you're kid
well
without
you
having
didn't
to hire the babysitters.
well you didn't just reproduce to make a child to watch the children.
No.
You never did that.
Oh
Some
god.
people did. Sims is a fucking weird thing.
Yep.
They added body hair for males. Like, what a weird addition for Generations.
Huh.
This
Interesting.
Generations was essentially just adding more like life
Another
aspects.
patch.
Pretty much.
Another patch you had to
You'll
pay
notice
for.
you'll notice a theme with the Sims 3 expansion packs. Pets.
This one actually added things. This one added pets to it.
Pets. This was essentially just the Sims 3 version of pets.
But it also had more because you could have a horse and unicorn. And you could have the equestrian career as well.
So the unicorn bothered me just because of the fact that Sims 3 is trying to be realistic. It's like unicorn.
Go fuck yourself. Unicorns are real, Bill.
Sure they are.
They're real. There's narwhals. Those are the unicorns of the sea.
Anyways.
So there has to be a real unicorn out there.
So
we have narwhals.
The next one we have is
unicorns.
Showtime.
I freaking loved this expansion pack because I would make my sim a singer acrobat.
Did you have the Katy Perry edition?
Hell yeah, I did.
Before she went to space.
Yeah. Also, before she just like was shown as like a not a great person too in general. She's like not really a good person. But yes,
I remember when she went to space.
Fun.
And like everyone was like, "Why?" And the people who weren't asking why were like, "Could she stay there?"
It was a stupid space trip. I mean, like to just like to me, it's more. You have so much money in the world, and you spent it to go to that, where it could go to causes. Like if you were going to a space trip for like several days, or like actually, I don't know, just go to just come home. Like I don't know. It's whatever. It just to me seems like rich people.
I just always remember the Katy Perry edition of Showtime. I was like, why? Why is this a thing?
Money. I think she also did some Simlish songs, but I will say this one was actually really fun expansion pack if you actually dug deep into it in the Showtime. Because there was that celebrity status that you could be added. So as you went around town, you actually got paparazzi'd and stuff.
This is kind of a return to Sims 1 had Superstar, which was essentially this, much more primitive.
Yeah.
See, I always remember the cameos in like the older games were always more fun to me because like Sims 1 had like House Party, where like if you had a big enough party, Drew Carey would show up for some reason.
Why not?
Like there's just something funny about that. Like nowadays, like you just don't see that anymore.
And the Herbs had the Black Eyed Peas.
Well, they were just kind of baked into it at that point. So after Showtime, we have
Supernatural, which was also one of my favorite ones because I just made cool, weird Sims all the time. And this one completely took the realism and said, fuck it, we're adding vampires, witches, werewolves, zombies, and fairies.
The magic one is really funny to me because like Sims 1 famously had Making Magic, which was like the most outlandish of the expansion packs for Sims 1. But then you'll get Sims 2. And Sims 2 decided not to do magic initially. And they kind of spread the fantasy creatures like throughout different expansion packs. Until they got to like apartment life. And they were like, let's just add magic for some reason. Like, I was like, okay, sure. Sims 2 was weird, I will say. Like in
Sims
that way.
3 was just like, fuck it, we're doing magic. And it was so fun. I love this one. I had so much fun with this expansion pack. Oh, and you also could do beekeeping. Did you know that?
Hell yeah. And you could be
save the bees.
An alchemist.
Yes. Or a fortune teller.
If you were self-employed and had ambitions installed. After that, then we got seasons. I find it weird how late it took to get seasons.
Also, how late it took for aliens to be added.
I feel like they were holding out aliens for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think they were trying to really push the realism.
Well, they added fairies and shit before aliens.
I know.
When
I guess by
aliens
that,
were baked into The Sims 2 initially because they were a big part of Strange Town.
yeah, because you could get abducted and then become alien pregnant.
Well, no, but there was already a family that had. There was two families that already had
Oh yeah,
aliens.
I know.
Like, to me, it's just silly. Like, it's just a fun, quirky part of The Sims. Keep them in from the original.
Yeah, I'm just amazed it took that long for seasons. Like, because we're pretty much there's not many left. Because then after that we got University Life.
Oh, you forgot to say though that you can also be a test subject
Yes,
as a career.
only if you're an alien though.
Yes.
Yeah, then University Life, which this one confuses me. Why did Plant Sim in University? That was in seasons before. Why is
Yeah.
it here?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I feel like they should have flip flopped that, but whatever.
Yeah. Also, University was like the first. Well, University Life was like the first Sims 2 expansion. It's
Oh
like.
yeah.
Also, fun fact: this was the first one that saw the Maxis name return to the cover.
Oh really?
Yeah, because for a long time there was no Maxis on like any of the other ones. University Life was the first one that saw it come back.
Huh.
Um,
Interesting.
I didn't use a lot of University though,
Hmm.
because I didn't like the fact that if once you sent a sim to University, you were kind of stuck there, and you kind of lost access to your other family.
Hmm.
And then after that, we get another vacation expansion.
Island Paradise.
Paradise.
I don't think I had this one because I would have made mermaids and I didn't make mermaids.
You would have been the lifeguard.
No, it would have been a mermaid.
Alex, you
Would
could
have
have
been
been
a mermaid.
Alex, you could have been Lexi the lifeguard.
Fuck that. I won't be a mermaid.
Oh man, I think I bought this one when it came out, used it once, and then I was losing interest in The Sims 3 by that point. I think I was like, I miss Sims 2 and started playing Sims 2 again.
I don't remember this one. I don't
And
think I had this one. Island Paradise.
and then the final expansion released in 2013. So Sims 3's run was 2009 to 2013. Into the future. Future. Why is everything Chrome?
Yeah, this one added oh, there was a regular and limited edition version.
Yeah, but I guarantee you half the time you would find the limited edition at the store because let's face it, they didn't sell a ton of these.
Yeah, well, it was the last one, and I think at this point they were already starting to hype up Sims 4.
I'm pretty sure I have the limited editions for all three of these. Now that I think about it.
A different like person creature item was the Plumbot robot. And different careers added were astronomer bot arena, so I'm assuming like battle bots, and then bot building as well. But this one it also added the new world, new future world is Oasis Landing, so it was like a futuristic world. For some reason, I remember a Smosh video doing a sponsored video for this. I like have a vivid memory of this, and I don't know why. They might not have, but that was when like they had their gaming channel, and I feel like they did a video for this.
Oh yeah, Smosh Games that had them on it for like a little bit, and then they left, and then it was just some randos.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the stuff. We have to talk about the stuff packs because the stuff packs are always so fucking. These are even more DLC
this
than
one
anything.
had a lot of stuff packs. Jesus Christ!
Well, I won't go super deep into them, but we had high-end loft stuff.
Yep.
Fast lane stuff.
Which I'm assuming is cars.
Yes, you could drive a fucking race car to work.
Hell yeah.
Outdoor living stuff, town life stuff, master suite stuff, Katy Perry's sweet treats. I don't want Katy Perry sweet treats.
I think it's all based on like her album was very food, like,
Yeah, and it's all
candy.
candy themed. I watched there's a YouTube channel called Lazy Game Reviews. He used to always do like Sims reviews, and he reviewed this and it was so bad. Diesel stuff. What the fuck
Oh,
is
that's
Oh, yeah,
a
it's like
clothing brand.
it's like the H&M stuff from Sims 2.
Yeah, basically. That's funny
Sev-
looking back on. If you go through those
70s.
H&M clothes, it's so,
Oh yeah.
like, 2000s, it's so funny.
Yeah. 70s, 80s, and 90s
Okay,
stuff.
that's fun. Alright, I wanna play this. You can buy The Sims 3 with all the expansion packs, right?
I think
On
so. I'd have to look into that.
I think so.
And then the final Sims 3 stuff pack movie stuff.
Why not?
Also,
But
there was some fun collector's editions too. There was the original Sims 3, Sims 3 collector's edition, which came with a plumb bob style 2 GB USB flash drive.
whoa.
Cool. The Sims 2 holiday collector's edition. Um, the Sims 3 commemorative edition. The
Also,
Sims 3 deluxe. And the Sims 3 starter pack.
which the starter pack included the core game, nightlife, high-end lot stuff.
And additional oh yeah, because there was DLC too, because you could download like
Yeah.
different towns that were just like exclusive to like the internet, and I think they're all lost forever now.
Well, and like I think too, like Sims 3 was the first like Sims game where the online aspect was more involved. Because I know Sims 2 you could download stuff for Sims 2, but the chance that you would get a virus was very high. Very, very high.
Yeah, not as crazy as Sims 1. Sims 1 had some of the craziest downloadable shit.
Actually, Sims 3 had pretty high reviews too.
It did.
Um
It came out
which I
and it
wasn't
was when it came out, it was critically acclaimed. It just it was long-term fans were kind of iffy on it, but people still bought it.
yeah. I mean, I still love it. I mean, the thing is I feel like Sims 3 looked at Sims 2 and said, well, what could we do to do more? And they added a lot more content, and just like the decorating, the sim making. Because one thing too is that, like, I mean, Sims 2, you're kind of weren't given like realistic body types, and Sims 3
No,
was the first.
you had skinny and you had fat. That was
Yeah.
about it.
But even like you couldn't make like a realistic body. Like everyone's bodies are so different, and that is one of the first. Like Sims 3 was the first one to kind of explore that and make realistic bodies, which was a nice feature, I will say, because we're all different and we're
And then
all great just the way we are.
and then in Sims 4 they literally made the characters Play-Doh.
Yeah,
And it's borderline disturbing.
yeah. You could make some disturbing Sims in the Sims
Oh, I mean,
3 though, Bill.
you can make disturbing Sims in every Sims game.
Actually, I want to look that up. Creepy.
If you try hard
Sims.
enough, you can also for a long time you could you could romance the Grim Reaper in Sims 3 until
So
they patched it out.
I saw this guy do a playthrough on Sims 3 where he made this really ugly sim and he made them like blue, their skin blue, and then they made them bright orange hair. And then he's like, I and have so many kids that I like basically break the school so that the kids can't go into the school, because one thing with the Sims 2 with the Sims 3 is that each kid as you see them go into school, they walk into it one at a time. So if you have like 50 kids all going to the same school, it like bottlenecks it and the game can't. So he broke the game because he made a sim have so and they all went to school. And I'm like, oh, it was so funny. But
Well,
yes, people
the ways you can break the Sims is so fucking funny.
like this monstrosity.
That's
You see where the head is?
Yeah, that's a sleep paralysis demon.
The head in this sim is in the character's stomach, and their arms are like out to the side and their hands are stretched
crab
as
people.
far as possible. But yeah, I remember that, guys. I don't know why. Because we were talking about The Sims, I was getting recommended Sims content. And that video popped up, and it was just so freaking funny that I was dying because he like broke the game because the school couldn't compute that this influx of kids, and his family tree was fucked too, which was really funny. Well, you could tell all the kids were his because they were either their skin was slightly tinted blue or they had this bright orange hair. And like he gave them like elf ears, so like they had like these spiky ears. It was a good time.
The Sims is a fucking disaster, but I love it.
I really want to play The Sims 3. Once I get a new PC and I can actually play games on it again, I will be playing a lot of The Sims 3.
And probably 2. And probably
And 2.
We'll play 1 at some point because we gotta play some more.
Not Sims 4. I can't. Honestly, I'll be playing more games in general because I want to start playing Stardew Valley on my computer because maybe I'll be better at fishing. But also then I can download
Still
like
can't catch a
mods and
tuna.
stuff. Oh, fuck yourself. But then I can also download mods to marry Krobus. That's what
Priorities.
I want. Yeah. Well, and I feel like the Haunted Chocolatier is gonna come out on like the PC first, and I want to play it. I want to play it right away. I can't wait for the Haunted Chocolatier, and I love Stardew Valley. It's the best game ever. But we're talking about The Sims 3 right now. So, Bill, Sims 5. When do you think that's gonna happen?
It's not because EA got bought by the Saudis.
Oh yeah, I thought I saw that. I saw that, and I thought they were joking. But
no,
now that you say that, it's real.
Sims 5 isn't happening. Let's be real here.
Can we bring back Sims 3?
So there actually was a spiritual successor to The Sims that was being made. I forget what it was called. Let me see if I can find it. I can't find it. Maybe it got cancelled.
Oh no.
Oh, Life by You, I believe is what it was called. Did it ever come out? No, it was canceled. No.
Oh. Womp, womp, womp.
That's why I forgot about it. Well, that explains a lot. So there's no future for the fucking
There's no
Sims.
Future for The Sims. All right.
Enjoy your Sims 4. Because that's all you get.
And your Sims 2. Oh, also, this is off topic, but I just remembered it. Did you see who's on Dancing with the Stars and is killing it?
No.
Robert Irwin.
Who?
That's Steve Irwin's son.
Oh, good for him.
He's on Dancing with the Stars and he's doing amazing. Everyone should support him. He's doing great.
I remember his daughter more.
Well, yeah, because we had Bindi, the Jungle Girl. Wasn't that the show she had?
Yeah, and then I saw a picture of her like years later, and I was like, "Holy shit! Like we are old."
Yeah. Well, his son is also all grown up now, which is also like I feel so old, but I'm so happy for him because I've seen so many clips of him where he really is like the spitting image and like following in his father's legacy, and it's so heartwarming. So I hope he wins Dancing with the Stars because he looks like he's just having so much fun.
I still remember when Steve-O was on Dancing with the Stars.
You know,
he made it so far off of the goddamn fan vote. I still think it's funny. He did all that stupid shit on Jackass, and he hurt himself doing like the tango or something.
No, Bill, you can't be dancing if you don't have.
Oh no, I know,
footwork.
I know. It's just
you can hurt yourself very easily.
Yeah, I think Steve Wozniak was on that season too, because I think that's how him and Steve-O met, and they have their like funny relationship. Like they're good friends now.
Yep.
That's my favorite story. Is like they told the story about they went to the Apple store because Steve-O wanted to get like an iPod or something, and Steve Wozniak was like, I'll let you use my employee discount. And they're like, what's your employee number, sir? 1.
That's funny.
Yeah. It was just a funny story like that. But yeah, Sims 3. Great game.
It's the best Sims game, in my opinion. Well, I had the most fun with it. Actually, Sims 2 is probably the best in terms of gameplay, but Sims 3 is the best in terms of creativity.
Sims 1, 2, and 3 are all peak for their own reasons.
Yeah. Sims 4 can just...
Sims 4 is it's functional
sure
now, but it's
really
not
enjoy
nearly
it,
as fun.
but I can't get into it.
You have to buy so much shit just to make that game fun. That's my kind of problem with it.
I can't get into it.
There are cool ideas. Like I do love like you can make clubs. Like you can make a club that's dedicated to fucking just like eating like pasta or something, and that's all the club is.
Why not?
It has its moments, but Sims 3 is chef's kiss. But
I
anyways,
almost fell asleep. I'm so tired. But anyways, guys, can I do it now? Can I do it now? Can I do it now? Thanks so much for listening to the Gaming and Collecting podcast. There's no video version because I look hideous. Thanks so much for listening to the Gaming and Collecting podcast. We're available on all your favorite podcasting platforms. You know, like Apple Podcasts. That's where I listen it to. We're also a part of the SuperPod network, which is a fun group of people that have cool content, gaming stuff. Bill, speak.
yeah, check out SuperPod Network. Awesome place. Whole bunch of different videos, blogs, podcasts. We just launched our annual Spooktober, where a whole bunch of us are covering a bunch of different horror and like spooky games for the month of October. I am participating. Our buddy Thrak is participating. A whole bunch of awesome people. Yes.
Can I do one about Krobus's dark backstory?
Anyways,
where do they come from?
Either way,
where does he get the sprinklers?
Be sure to check those out. And until next time, guys, once again, thank you for listening, and we will see you all later.
All right. Don't talk to strangers unless they're hot. The words of